Thank you guys for joining me and tuning in for another week. It's your girl Sheba, and I appreciate you, all right? I'm super vibing today. I hope you guys are vibing as well. It's a low-key vibe for me, but I'm going to be doing a review on this one here, okay? This was the Darling Flex Rod Curls, which I purchased from Walmart, of all places. Come on now, Walmart. Never would have thought I would purchase hair from Walmart, but you know what? It is what it is. And so $9.99 a pack for this. And I'm going to go into the maintenance and everything that just my thoughts on the hair before you actually purchase it and spend your money on it. Okay. By the way, if you have not subscribed, make sure that you hit that red button for your girl. Every week I'm dropping something new just for you. And unless there's a hiccup, unless life happens. But for the most part, I'm here every week. Make sure that you comment, like the page, share the page, all that good stuff. Okay, so just kind of jumping into it. If you have not watched the install video, you guys, make sure that you go back and do that, because this was this is a 1B 14-inch. Even when you stretch out the ringlet curls, it was a shorter version of a 14-inch as well. So I would say if you want to make this longer, then you can definitely kind of double up the strands. That's a whole nother video to make it longer. But I just went with the original length, and I did cut this, okay? And actually I've cut this more since the initial video because of the tangling. But yes, 2 packs is what I used. And this again is a color 1B, $9.99 a pack for me. So it was a $20 style. You cannot beat that, which is why I love doing the crochet. It gives me a lot of versatility in the styles that I'm able to rock, and without breaking the bank. Okay. So yes, you guys, this is week 2. I'm sorry why I'm holding up this. This is week 2. This is week 2 of wear. And the reason I wanted to do it now is because I'm about to take this out. Like within the next 24 hours, I will be taking this out of my hair. Let me start with really quick overview of the install. It took me 2 hours to install this. Now, some of my vets in the game that are crocheters, it should not take you as long, okay? I took breaks in between and was doing other things in between. If you're on the newer side, if you're more in the beginner phases of crocheting, 2 hours is pretty good, all right? But it took me about 2 hours, give or take, with the things that I was doing in between. I separated a lot because I like volume. So I found myself separating my hair upwards of 7 times towards the back, and once I got closer to the front, I did not separate it as much, about 5 times. Knotting, I didn't have to do a lot of because of the coarse and the texture, the coarseness and the texture of this hair. I just didn't have to do that. Okay, so I knotted twice in the back, and then once I started getting closer to the front, 1 knot was plenty. Okay, now in the install video, you'll see me comparing this to Congo curl. Now I'm gonna drop a picture up in here in just a second of what the Congo curl looks like. She's beautiful. If you're looking for a look, a big hair look, Congo is amazing, okay? But the hair is so rough and a hard texture. It is very coarse that it gets tangled very quickly. The first time I put Congo curl in my hair, I adored the style. I left the house and got so many compliments from the time I left my door, went out and about doing my errands and came back. It was sick how many compliments I was getting. It was beautiful. But by the 2nd to 3rd day, I had to take it out because it was just unmanageable. It was tangling so much and matting. This hair puts me in the mind of it, just not as bad, okay? Again, I'm on week 2. I could not go that long with Congo curl. The longest that I went after my 2nd application was a week, okay? So that's a very short-term style if you're looking for that look. Same here. This hair was not as rough. It was a little bit softer than the Congo curl, but it was still a very rough, brittle, very coarse textured hair. So that means it's going to tangle a little bit more, you guys. That's just what it is. And I know it's synthetic hair, and all of them kind of share that. I know somebody may say, you know, synthetic hair is not human hair. Well, you guys, you know, I love hair, and I've rocked a lot of different hairs, and there are some synthetic free tress, trendy tresses has an amazing, premium synthetic fiber, and you're gonna pay for it with trendy tresses. But anyway, some of the other ones, Chemo Ocean Wave is one of my faves. I can wear that upwards of 2 months and it still look flawless, okay? And it's a rougher texture hair too, but it's a lot more manageable. This hair, it just tangled a lot. So let me just get into the pros first. What I loved about the hair is how natural looking it does look. If you can see here, this definitely looks natural, and that was the main compliments that I got when I was out and about, was how natural this hair looked. Okay, that was a pro for me, because I like anything that I do to look like mine, even if it's not. I want it to imitate my hair as much as possible, or at least look like it's growing out of my scalp. Okay, so I love the naturalness of the hair and how natural it looks. It's an inexpensive. Number two, another pro is doesn't break the bank. Again, $20 for this. And like I said, I've worn styles less than 2 weeks. And money tip wise, I didn't break the bank. That's another pro for me. The install is a third pro. It did not take me a long time to install this, just because the coarser the texture here is for the crochet, from my opinion, it's just easier to install, because I'm not having to take time to knot it so many times to make sure it's not slipping out of place. Because the hair is so textured, I only knotted this maybe twice for the back portion of my hair, and then once I got towards the front, I was doing 1 knot, and I haven't had a problem. I don't think I've had a strand of hair come out for this one. So those are some of the pros. The cons, the maintenance. I definitely don't. I prefer a lower maintenance hairstyle with the crochet, meaning I can go to bed, get up, and literally almost walk out of the house. Again, Chemo Ocean Wave is one of my faves, and I can definitely do that. I couldn't do that with this. You guys know that you're going to have to maintain this hair pretty much daily for me, okay? So what I do at night, sometimes I will plait these up. So if you got some synthetic hair, a lot of times with the curls, I'll plait it up as such, just a big plait. And I may have about 8 different plaits around my hair, and then tie them up. And then once I get up in the morning, then I'll take the plait out, okay? I don't recommend that for this one. I didn't do that. I literally, because it's on the shorter side, I couldn't do the pineapple wrap. So I just lifted, pushed it up, put my scarf on, put my bonnet on, called it a night, okay? That was all I did. So otherwise I would do a high pony or a pineapple ponytail, but again, this is short. So I just pushed it up, again, wrapped my scarf, and put a bonnet or something on for that, okay? That was the maintenance. So every day I had to cut away ends and knots, where it has matted and tangled. I had to do that every day almost. If I was planning on leaving out of the house and trying to maintain it, then yes, know that you will have to do that with this. This is a very high maintenance hair, which is one of the reasons I probably won't get it that often. I would rock it again, but I probably won't do it as often, okay? Yeah, maintenance wise, just know that that's what you're going to have to do. It's just a rougher texture here, and it's going to matte. So definitely don't try to manipulate it too much again, which is why I didn't do the plaits. It's too much manipulation, and it's going to tangle much easier, okay? So maintenance wise, very much high maintenance. That was really the con for me. That was really the only con for me. It's not a long-term, it's not an investment hairstyle that you can rock for 4 weeks and longer. This is definitely about a 2-week style. Now you could make it work, but I don't like to make it work. I mean, it's a lot of work to be trying to make it work for me. So 2 weeks, again, I'm gonna be taking this out tomorrow. That's max for me. So that was one of the biggest cons. It was really just maintaining this hair, you guys, okay? But would I recommend this? Most definitely. If you're looking for that quick style, if you know if you're one of those, because I know people that only rock styles for about a few days, a week or so, and then they're on to the next. If that is what you do, then you'll like it. If you like this look, then yes, I would recommend it for that. But don't get it and think you're just gonna have it for a long time, you guys. You know. So I would recommend it. You know, it's different for everybody, okay? But just know you are gonna have to have a higher maintenance, and this hair is more on the drier, rougher texture style than some of the others, okay? If you have any questions, comments, make sure that you drop those in the comment section below. I do respond as quickly as possible. Again, make sure that you go back and check out the initial install video, okay? So you can see what it was really about, what the end look was before I cut it, so that you can make those decisions as well. Until the next time, you guys, make sure that you subscribe, and being kind is free. Costs us nothing to be kind, okay? Be kind, be a blessing to someone else if you can. You and your families stay blessed as well. Until the next time, it's your girl Sheba signing off. Peace.